playoffs it all right here.
And as we saw and heard, Global Esports on the
Hey
attacking
guys, they
side
have
right now, but look at just the numbers for PRX around mid. They have a great idea on
They have
how
double
they want to
senti
play
and they
this
have
pistol
no
round to contain
flashes.
this.
Oh my god.
Stars
We need to
around
buy
as
an
well,
op early, low-key something.
So they will keep
Wait,
themselves
something?
backwards.
Wait, oh my
towards
god, wait,
Crystal
what was
now, who
happening?
then pushes in towards Vents.
How's Crystal just peeking by himself and killing two of
The
us?
shots, more members up
Why
on
is
the
Shat
tower.
spamming
You can
GG
see
already?
something big come out from
Wait,
Forsaken.
hold on.
A bit
Forsaken.
of a survival smoke
Oh my
towards
god.
the top of ramp
Oh my
for
god.
now.
Oh my
They
god.
haven't quite checked him
Oh my
out
god.
so far.
Oh my god,
Towards the
Forsaken.
wayside on the edges of the smoke though, and he
Oh,
does
nice
find the double.
try.
Trades out from Crystal, and then for Divine
Wait,
to
2v2.
flush back in.
They
They're
win
trying to find
these.
some
Oh
pot
my
shots,
god, Ankh is
prevent
back.
GE from getting that
Oh
spike
my
down,
god,
and
they're
they
back.
will pick up the
How are
pistol
they
right
winning
off the
this
bat.
round?
Man, I thought that round was actually going to go towards Global.
Forsaken
The
with
fact that
the
Crystal just
stomp.
is interesting.
He's been a
the
little
fact that they
mid
didn't actually
recently,
get
bro.
the
He's
plant
definitely,
down
we
there.
definitely need him to step it up here.
Still gonna try to bulldoze their way through, perhaps.
Divine
Yeah,
always goes
got
in
stars all
standings
placed
GE.
out.
Yep, let him lock in.
We
Let him
know
lock
that
in.
this is such an important game for Global that they
Global
would have done
Esports
probably
4
the most
spot
prep
right
that they
here.
ever would
What?
have coming in towards this week. You know, one game and you can get into
Ankh?
playoffs.
Right,
Oh
with
no,
the
Ankh.
specific
Oh, something,
map
you're gonna
pick
farm
as
here, right?
well. Right now, just being able to find
Ah,
some shots against a couple
Thrifty?
of the PRX players, something to trade with Guardian.
Oh
Forsaken
no,
with his own
Forsaken gets
Guardian
one
as
more.
well.
He gets one
does
more.
feel a lot of contact, though,
Beautiful
so the
flash.
Paranoia sent
Peek
out.
or no?
Maybe a bit of support from
Oh,
Patman
no.
around the edges of this smoke as well, but close range, it's not going to
Wait.
find its targets.
Grenade.
Now down to just Jing. He does have the Bulldog.
Wait, Jing
but
1v2?
you also see rotations now coming up.
Poppy
from
is 1
Global.
HP.
It just
Kelly S is
needs to
60.
be some good shots to come out from Jing at the
Let's
moment.
see, win this or
So
no?
far,
I said Jing was
the
going to go
force up from
crazy
Global
today.
working a treat, but low HP for both of these
Oh
members.
my
They
god, I
have
can't
to
believe
play
Global
this one
Esports
somewhat
force. Bro, they
together.
think they're
4 points for time.
G2.
Star already on the spike, a Gravnet available too.
Possibly to
Lock
even
in,
play
Jing.
for range. Jing, though, looking to close in the distance for now,
Oh
but he dives right up on
my
top.
god.
It's an easy shot for Kelly.
Buying
Back,
a
if not
Guardian.
this round, the round after.
He's finding here?
Perhaps a little bit more consistency
Patman?
as well. They're going to attempt at
Patman?
peeking out, though. Tripwires across for now.
Oh, they're
It's
gonna-
risky for Patman because, I mean, he's got the gun and he's by himself as a fade. It's not generally.
Nah, we're not
going to
lose the Global Esports.
We're
We're not going to lose the Global Esports. We're not going to lose the Global Esports. We're not going to lose the Global
Going
Esports.
for a lot of those plays with the bird when playing on the sky, but this is a bit of a different look for PRX now. T1-esque, right?
Mid
With the
sound, I
help
think
that
he's
they
seen
are
him on the
playing.
jump spot.
Also just trying to
Ankh with the
refill
bucket here.
space that their teammate has just fallen, so
Wow,
shout
Global
out
Esports,
Subs
are
over
they,
the trip.
are they all
Yeah, but this is
going,
gonna
are
do
they
too
5
much,
man
honestly,
going back to
right?
B
You just
main?
need to see
Wow,
something
what a
big
good
come
call.
out from Devi if they go up through towards male, but if
Wait.
not, it's just going to be something. One blind side. He's got the fake
Oh my
out
God.
clone as well available,
Something
which is
1D.
actually going to get sent pretty early
Oh.
here.
Yeah, not much to really stall, but I think one big point would be
Smoked?
the dark cover that Forsaken just sent out. I do
Wait.
believe Yudotan just noted
Oh my
it.
god.
It's the flank, and now they're all contained.
One
Look at
more?
That's numbers for Forsaken.
Big Omen flash.
Paranoia back
One
in
more.
as well. He still has to contend
they're
with
pushing
all
him.
4 of them, though. He's
Yeah.
the only
Wait, what?
one
No,
holding
they're
the
going-
angle. Actually,
They're rotating. This is risky.
Can you
to
smoke
go
mid?
through to Mail. The Prowler as
200?
well, but Devi looks to get ahead of it. Does find the first shot. Hate shell.
200? Oh my god, the bomb's down.
Second kill as well.
Oh my
Forsaken
god,
now
Ankh,
coming
you're
back in from
him.
bottom mid.
Ankh,
Spots up
you
Poppy,
are
and
him,
Even
Ankh.
though Poppy can still find some shots, it's 10 seconds
What
left.
the
and yet
fuck
you're
is
right,
happening
Komodo, the
right now?
spike on the ground.
Yeah, that's
What?
some really ill decision making to come
What
through
is
from Global, but
happening?
you flip it on its head, and that's some great decision making from
I wasn't
PRX.
even looking at
They have a bit
the
of an
mini.
Look to push in towards
Okay.
B
Good
this
dodge
time.
Forsaken. You get one right here.
Just down on the timing. Again, an emphasis on mid from a bit of this util, but an off angle for Forsaken.
One kill. He
Oh
tries
no.
to TP away,
Oh
but
no.
punished
He's
by
LB.
Darian.
They're
Remember,
LB.
he is relatively new to this
Clear
Omen
this
role
guy
too.
mid. Let's walk down on
Has
this
to
guy. Let's
configure
walk down on him.
a lot of the
Beautiful
timings,
call. Beautiful
almost
call.
mid-map.
Yeah, the angle's
Nice.
still somewhat exposed. That said, though, Jing will
nade
happily
for
take
top.
the kill against
We need
Yudotan
him off the
down
top.
middle. But it's also the
Nade?
spike and the site, you know, somewhat granted to Global Esports.
Oh my god.
Jing might
Wait,
look to
he
just
has a
satchel in with
judge.
the judge.
Double satchel?
Oh, and he will do just
W
that
movement.
alongside the Prowler. The range not quite there, so Crystal still able to trade.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
for
it's
Patman
over,
to
bro.
trade
Global
right
Esports
back.
is not winning.
Yeah, the judge.
Global
you think
Esports
you might
is
be
not
able to
beating,
deliver
bro.
on too much there, unfortunately.
Oh my
but
god,
when you've got your
PRX
team
the
all
playoffs.
surrounding the site, and you can kind of just
Trades
explore
out
because
here.
Crystal's already been really good. Yudotan's already been pretty good. Kelly
Ankh's
has
2
as
away
well,
from
right?
the Viper
So
ult.
if you got another
Big.
piece that is stepping up, it can be pretty potent for Global.
It's always been that 3 core and also the best
Viper
possible
is
stage for
so
Darren
good
to
on
do
this
right
map,
now.
bro.
You know,
Absolutely.
we've been talking about Crystal and something having some
They're
familiarity.
going back A
Darren
on
being
Forsaken.
coming
This is
from
low-key the right
Singaporean
call.
scene, you know, having that experience from Bleed as well.
There's only
He's
1 on
quite
8 is
familiar with some of
Forsaken.
these
But the
PRX
thing
players
is,
too, so So That
name is
should give him
Forsaken.
some confidence. That's it. We're slowing things down.
You gonna give me a
Yeah,
one
the
here or
problem
no?
is when you're not running this Sentinel as PRX, you have to just be very proficient around your info gathering around the map, and that doesn't work out for Hetman. Caught in the open, the site is now globals.
Someone unfortunate.
What the
Forsaken now
fuck?
punished as well.
It's a 5v4 and Darian is just running at us. What's wrong with this guy?
Happy to go for this fight against
Wait,
Darian.
if you kill
A
this
bit
guy
more
ramp, you have
confidence coming up
result.
from PRX.
Oh my
He's got
god.
showstopper but no satchels, so it will be a scare tactic, or you got to get close already.
Okay, Crystal is close, however. It does set the Nightfall as well,
Okay.
just to keep PRX away.
And you
Oh
got
my
this
god,
flank
look
being
at
watched by
Poppy.
something.
Poppy
He's
is
a little bit
alerting.
apparent that Poppy
He's all the
might
way
be
in our
coming
spawn
forward.
behind us right now.
Keep an eye on that one.
Still got to watch out for the possible timed peeks. Crystal still watching off towards elbow, but here comes Jing
Nice.
with a
Jing,
huge
close left, you know this.
party. It does
Beautiful.
blow up in Crystal's face.
3v3?
Then
Oh my god, Divine
Global
knows!
Esports players to continue holding.
Oh,
That's when the lurk
no,
comes
he
up.
doesn't get the
You got
kill.
player up over by Ramps as well, and something
Wait,
has
they
to watch
missed
for
the
Jing.
suck!
Still sticking on the
They
smoke,
missed
though.
the suck!
Grab that. It's
Wait,
annihilation.
oh.
It gets Jing off halfway.
Oh my god, I thought we won. What the fuck? What was the timing on that?
Like, I'm going to put my hat in the ring here.
Wait,
I
what
don't
was
know
the
if
timing on that?
Gravity well was bait.
What was the timing
Just
on
keep
that?
seeing
Locked
Darren
in.
step up, and he did just
3-2,
that in that previous
something
round.
with the
What happens
op.
about
They
this
have
round,
no
though?
flashes.
PRX
This
now
is all
noted that
you,
they
King.
need information, so
This
you
is
see
all
them
you,
beginning to
King.
peek out into garage a little
1
bit
and 3. It's not going. Lock in.
Yeah, but an adjustment at the moment as well.
I'm
from Global.
shamelessly buying shotguns every
Slow
round.
and steady. You've got a little bit more eyes on Garage this time with Pappy.
Honestly,
just
Unk
holding
hasn't
about.
been feeling it
But an
recently.
operator for
And
something
the
with
shotgun's
Forsaken
looking good
in
on him.
tow.
The 2
How
Bucky kills,
confident
like,
are
we
they
like
that
that
they
right
want
there.
to remain around Garage. You've now got
Whatever it
something
takes
on
to
the
win.
line. And he's got the opener as
No
well.
smoke.
No smokes on
No
a map like
smokes.
Split.
No smokes.
Black.
We can't lose this round,
Can
right? They have no
get over it.
smokes.
Awkward
Beautiful.
is one way to put it.
Beautiful.
And Jing will just, well, if you have social anxiety, now this is not the scenario that you want to be in. 3 players left. They still got
4 rounds already, and we have a double
showstopper
duelist
as well.
top. Like, this is nice.
You got to cut some corners here as Global. You need to at
No way
least
they're-
find
hey,
a
no way they're
free
coming
gimme
back to
thing, a
something's up,
pre-fire
right?
on towards something.
No way they're coming back to
Still
something's
holding
up.
the Garage
3,
line.
2,
If you're shouldering
1.
this one slowly, it's not gonna
Boom!
work out, and Darion falls.
Again?
At least attempted at a swing, but yes, that will be something very much
speaking
still
again.
controlling the
30
sight
seconds
line
left.
down B.
Crystal,
Yeah.
who do you think you are?
We did hear it earlier on from Mr. Big Time, right? How long does it take Global
Save-
Esports to try and
save
get
G,
into these
save G,
sites, to
save
try
G.
and get a plant? It takes
What
over
do
a
they have
minute,
next
a
round?
minute
Global
10,
Esports have Astral,
essentially
they have
for this B site
Razor.
before they look to get in. But this time,
What's
well,
your
they're
team
not
PRX
breaking
have?
down
They have
in towards the site.
nothing. They
Yeah,
have
they're
a
not breaking
something
down
up.
in the
That's all they
comms now
need.
because you feel like they're starting to get a wriggle on this attacking side. It's not working out. These
What
kills
the
are
fuck?
almost inconsequential in terms of the rounds.
Now we have no
A couple of
off.
extra ulti orbs. I mean, you'll take that as Crystal to get closer to a night.
Nope.
Switch in towards a bit
How
of a
did he
retake
throw his
scenario here as
TP?
PRX because
Look
you've
where
got the
his TP
dimensional
is. His
drift.
TP's at
You've
B
got
all
from
the
the
way there.
shadows. What else you've got is another line deep being held by something. Other side of the map this time, supported by Patman, supported by Jing. Now you can fall off and kind of stave off Global from going into this B site because they're all getting ready out
Meow
their
game,
garage.
well, bro,
Sonic
whoever
Sensor
wins this
popped.
game goes to playoffs, right?
In
Like,
case
it's
any
pretty
pushes do
exciting, I'm
happen
not gonna
later
lie.
on.
Which ain't too bad. Petman does have the Nightfall now also because he picked
Global
up that Althorp,
Esports
so
are doing the double
just to watch
senti
even
comp,
further now.
so I
There's
mean,
no
it'd be
smokes
nice
buying
for
some
PRX to
time
win a
for
lot of rounds
PRX around
here.
B site.
And the onus is kind of on Global Esports right now. Where do they want to try and transition to finish off this round? If it's going to be
Global
towards the
Esports,
Bravo
hello,
side,
the
well,
round
there's
is
4
live.
members
Come on,
there
let's play.
of PRX.
Well, G trying to be tactical with their approach, you know,
Okay.
trying to suss out as much of these positions as possible with
Yep.
the Prowlers.
Spotted out something, pushed up through main. They want to pivot in towards
could
the A
divide
side.
with the
Wouldn't
shotgun.
be the worst idea.
Oh, but the Judge and Jing as well.
How did he
just
get
to
none
hold
of the
it down
kills?
pat. Linear angles, and it's the
Jing just
paranoia
mowed
that
them down.
flushes Kelly's all the way
Oh
to
my
garage.
god, bro. This is a
Petman holding
complete
down B
mowdown.
as well.
Oh.
The Outlaw getting taken out by Yudotan, though.
I'm swing.
Possibly, we got an Alpha plant.
Yeah, but the thing
I
is,
mean,
Forsaken,
no way
if he
this is
takes the one
losable,
on
right?
one
Chat,
duel here, he could
4v2?
upset the whole round with Kelly
4v2, 20 seconds left. The bomb isn't even close to site yet. No way
to
it's
the site
losable,
before the
right?
spike even gets here. They don't have to wait for a plan here. They could recognize by
Oh, yeah,
timing
beautiful,
that Kelly
beautiful,
has to go for the plant, and it's just
beautiful,
unachievable now. This is
Yeah.
another
You
round
guys
where
say it's
Global are
PRX, but it's
too
playoff
slow.
season. We're locked in. We're locked in.
That was a really appropriate point being brought up by the desk. Big
Save,
time.
save, save,
They
save,
noted
save,
it
save, save.
immediately. And
Quickly.
Buy the
We're
fucking
talking with
Odin. Who
gas.
cares?
We've got good flames here. No flint and steel.
Oh
That's
my
a lucky
god,
shot,
bro.
I'll say. A
Something
little
has
bit
to
there.
not.
Stinger.
Who's a better
Towards
offer, him or
something's head,
Texture?
but he braves it.
I think it's something. I'm not even.
Get down
I
low,
think
but
something's the best
also
offer.
for Divine now
Too
to
good.
hide inside of this smoke. Poppy trying to get sneaky around the sides, and he will find the sheriff shot.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I'm
look
not
what
even mad at
JDE
it,
have
bro.
managed
I'm
to
not
do.
even
They've
mad
got
at it.
in
I'm not
towards
even
the
mad
A
at it,
site
bro.
with a cosmic
He's
divide.
just running around with the
but-
judge, bro. What's happening right now?
And then for
Taking
Forsaken to
Razzie, taking
Hey,
the short
Razzie.
Razzie.
onto Poppy. So spike down. You got the dimensional drift now going in
Do
from
we
something.
fade out
Get
combo
all the
here?
information that you possibly can.
Catch him
Recognize
with
no
his
one's on the
pants
side
down?
itself. Well, where are they going to
Nice,
be?
go
Screens, the
Forsaken.
only option.
Wait, knife?
100%
No,
Forsaken to
no.
take the first kill. Kelly has to trade right back, though. Something now trying to disrupt the positioning coming out from Kelly S with the blind side. Holds the angle then with the op. Yudotan, though, also getting taken down. Kelly S now into the shorty. 1v1 around the corner.
What
He's
the
hopping. And something
What
goes
the
and peeks
fuck?
into
How did
it.
they lose this
A
round?
beautiful quad coming out from Kelly S.
They're
in
going
round
shorty
number
for
8.
shorty in a
Certainly
1v. Wait, how
can
did they
stand
lose
and
this?
deliver Orthodox rounds in terms of any sort
Viper
of
all
consistency.
mid right away. Oh my god, we're just dry
Also gonna begin
peeking.
to take a look into the upside
We
down.
know they
now.
have it
Jared
off.
with the op takes down Jing up by A ramp.
No, we're not losing the
Now you've got
global
the pit
esports, bro.
catered for as well.
We're not
in
losing-
case there's
no,
any
no,
further
why are you guys
pushing
typing
up through
GG?
mid with
Everyone chill the
Kelly S
fuck
putting
out,
the
bro.
Sonic sensor there, and in this sort of situation with Global Esports getting the
Because we
opening
know
kill,
there's minimum
they don't
two.
even necessarily need to worry about mid whatsoever. Give that
Mid
over
default,
to
bro.
PRX, keep Divide there, because that weakens the
That's fine,
extremities
this is
of the
fine.
map. That weakens any defending at the A side.
To
or
A, if
defending
they go
at the
back
B
to
side,
B, they're
especially
going to
if you
Sam
figure
Swing's
out where any
operator.
other members are currently
This is good.
situated.
This is actually good, bro.
Precisely that. They just saw Prowler down A ramp as well.
Sam
Also
Swing
the
have a
smoke, so
TP or
that
no?
gives them some idea. They're beginning to connect the dots, but they're
No.
still looking to get a pick off.
I
Yeah.
believe
Oh
I
my
just
God.
heard, yeah, I did, a shot out from something with the operator in Garage. So now Globe will also
What?
know where that op is currently playing.
Okay. Well, we do have Petman now beginning to rotate back over onto the B side.
What?
If something can
We're
find an
whiffing on
opening pick
dogs?
here, this could be massive for PaperX.
You just got to
Oh,
get
now they're
through.
going back
The
A
Flex got
Forsaken.
himself
Oh
in
my god, my
Forsaken.
king.
At the A
My
side.
king Forsaken, how many does he get here?
What an angle to hold
My
as
king
well. He could
Forsaken.
potentially TP back to
30 seconds,
safety.
Oh, what is this?
It's 30 seconds. He's got a paranoia. He
Punk
can
ass
stall a
crosshair.
little bit. He hears all the footsteps.
Yeah. Here comes that flash.
Oh,
Not
Lord.
quite landing
Oh
the
my God, he's
burst
so
and the
good. He's
trace,
so
but
good.
recoil control will get him there.
And the Nightfall, it stops them.
Patman now to hold the
Go
off
faster.
angle. GE
Hold it
just
down.
have to
Oh
go.
my
They're
God,
flooding
it's
into
just
it,
so
but into
nice.
the
It's
blender
so
they go,
nice.
and Defy to burst
Hey.
them down with the Phantom. Crystal for the
Beautiful,
trade, but
beautiful.
Defy still collecting
Beautiful,
onto the
beautiful.
Kitties, they've done more damage so far with that sort of weaponry.
Yeah, I imagine maybe it's a little bit
They
of
got something perm on the
emotional
opposite
pressure as well. Perhaps with the ecos,
Oh
then
my
they
God,
begin to
what?
feel like they can just
W
let
Unk.
loose, but then they go straight
just
into
leave Unk
Defy,
mid
who's
by
just
himself
spraying into
every
the
round.
smokes. Forsaken now off from Vince. He does get traded by Crystal, though.
Still got to be a little bit careful.
these
If you're going
stingers
very
are
close,
too
the stingers
good.
are just going to rob you of your
I
life
can't
in
tell
this
if it's
round yet
PaperX
again.
trolling or the
Yes,
stingers
Defy
are
was
too
good for one with
good.
the Poison Cloud Toxins and the Snake Bite, but now it needs to stand
Oh
with
my
the Phantom,
God,
and
thrifty.
he cannot. An opportunity.
Should we
Now
be
for
playing
Global
ropes
with
against stingers or no,
Clack.
chat?
Time to spare.
Like, I don't
You
even
got
know.
a
It's not even
full
that bad. I
minute to
mean,
work
we
off
Viper
of.
mollied mid when we were spamming.
Certainly.
It's not even that bad.
Global Squad will begin to assert themselves across the map. They found themselves with rifles picked up. You've got Crystal onto more utility to clear out positions.
And Patman's just throwing the horn
Okay.
over at the A side of the map.
We're
So
going
who
A,
do you
Patman.
favor? Going into a known quantity of Patman on this fade with a bit of util used, or
If
an
there was a
unknown,
time, it's now,
unexpected position
Patman.
of something on this Yori where you know the
If there's a time, it's now. Mindfreak gets 3 here. Oh.
Patman, but
no
he's
way.
still able to hold the
Oh.
angle. A double kill found by
Oh my
Patman.
God, 2 is good
Okay.
enough.
Just
W
Poppy
Patman.
versus something now. We've been talking up the Poppy clutches. We haven't seen them too much.
Poppy.
Yep, one smoke available to use his gravity well for time a little bit
Something
later
have
on.
a-
Something
Oh, he has
getting
a-
rid of the operator, a Phantom in play, and now it comes down to where you think Poppy goes.
Not gonna lie, Komodo.
What the
I
fuck?
feel like I'm favoring something
Poppy's
a little bit more this one. He's got flashes, he's got a clone,
Yeah.
and fake
Oh,
footsteps.
no.
Meanwhile, Poppy just trying to hide around his smokes. He's inside of screens right now. It's a tight corner that he's holding. Something will go in for the tap here.
No, he won't. He's just trying to
Oh,
play around the corners.
no.
No
Is he gonna
smoke available
expect
for
them?
Poppy whatsoever, remember?
Oh, trying to stick it halfway.
no.
Poppy playing the patient
So
game.
cringe,
Will be
bro.
able
It's
to
just
find
playing
the
for
headshot at the very
everything. I
end
mean,
of
he
it.
can be
Global up to
anywhere.
4.
Yeah, you've got something trying to clear every corner that he
Poppy.
possibly can, but Poppy
To be
just
honest, guys, like,
repositioning 5-7 at worst.
And it was a bit of a swing round as well. I mean, PaperX now
How are we
find
both
themselves
on the
with
How are we
lesser
both on
weaponry.
elimination matches right now? for
Good
the
guns
4th
on the
seed?
other side for Global, and they could, yes, potentially tie this up.
Global Esports are just very slow to gain this A main control. I like the fact that they are here a little bit earlier though this
We have
time,
nobody
right?
at
Generally,
A,
they've given a
Samsung's
lot of
coming A.
respect over towards PaperX and what numbers they're putting
Ooh,
up
does he have
through
full
ramp,
armor? No,
who's
he has
holding
half
over
armor.
the main side, whether it's been Patman,
Outlaw
whether
can
it's been
destroy him.
Forsaken.
Oh, but also this time with the weaker guns. Now PaperX not really holding A ramp
Mid,
up
we're
front.
fighting
It's
mid
just
here.
Divide jump peek, and he's
Freaking
already
dog.
spotted out.
Oh my god, they're going back A, and our only Vandal is at A.
Kind of piecing things together.
Tom Swing Masterclass, and we have Razor at A.
Too,
oh no,
but it doesn't matter.
We're just
not
peeking.
able to
No,
best
why?
that Outlaw.
A little bit more confidence with the
Oh,
peaks
no.
now.
Wait,
The
what's
second
happening?
kill
What's
found in
happening?
the
We're just
round.
peeking the
Divine to
outlaw.
try
We
to
know he has an outlaw.
regain that weapon to hold down the position, but he's
what's
not able to
happening?
since the firing squad
6-5,
from
what's
Global has
happening?
marched up.
Now you just need to see Global Esports not
Oh,
fault up.
if they just
Darion
waited
to
in
have
sight
a
and
great
let them
multi-fragging
execute.
round on for the 4K.
Could have Raze ulted. We had a
Stands behind
Vandal
him,
on
but
sight. Oh
Forsaken.
no.
With a classic.
Oh, it's a clash.
Has Alex called a timeout yet? Or fuck, should we even call a
So here's
timeout
what
for
he's
the last
gonna do
round? I don't
He's
know.
gonna spam crouch a bunch behind the boxes. He's gonna hold the angle.
See, I think he's going to smoke him off and then try and just go up with the spike because there's a wall keeping them in screens that they now get through.
But he also hears the guns firing off
Forsaken
nearby.
needs to die to the bomb.
Oh, they know where he is.
Oh, it has to peek out.
Nice work from Crystal.
Oh my god, Global East.
Out of the map as well.
I know they're
Especially
sticking to the
when Jared's
meta
the one
with the
finding these
Yoru,
open
but I think the
picks.
Jet is way
Those
too good.
were anti-ecos though, and now we are positioned for an explosive final round of
Paper
this
X
first half. You've got
is
ults
truly
aplenty
Paper X
from
when
Global.
something is
I mean,
on
when you're
Jet.
considering getting in towards one of these
No
sites,
troll.
just Crystal with the Nightfall to be
When I see
able
him
to
updrafting, dashing,
off
it
with
just,
any audio,
I don't know.
the HP, you
Puts a
send
smile
in
on my
Darion
face.
at the same time. You got options to go still for these traps that the Gravnet and the paint shells offer you.
Okay. Global Esports with
Paper X be positioning for a
G2
retake
at
then though.
default
So
has been
Jing
beating
with the
it around.
showstopper?
I mean, a definite situation where we've seen Global Esports favor
Paper
mid
X should get a little
lot
more
of the
aggressive
time
here.
just by this
Yep,
repositioning
nice.
now at the
Repush
minute
mid.
mark. Paper X need to find some solidified information, right? Pushing in through Garage, seeing
Patman
nothing's
is
there.
solo at
Leaving
A.
Patman to spot the
Okay.
info of the util over
Fuck,
at
he has
this
to hold
A
everything.
site. Gives him an idea that ramp is going to be a little bit void of information.
Calls Jing over,
Okay.
just check with the boombot.
Yeah,
Patman does have the haunt refresh as well.
Oh
It's
wow,
good
now
macro
they're
ideas
going
from
back
Paper
B.
X.
But they're
Using
going
this
to
utility
Mr.
now to
Reliable,
gather
Forsaken.
information.
They don't see too much until Yudotan
Nice.
goes in for the peek, but gets burst down by something.
Yep.
Into Garage now with the Nightfall.
And now they know where it's happening, right? It's the B site that this is ending up. We
Yeah,
see
man,
the
that
combo of utility, a showstopper.
Oh my god,
missing its
Unk
mark.
W movement?
Oh,
Wait.
but still the kill collapsed on towards Divine.
no,
Annihilation just
4v4?
to push Paper X a
And
little
we
bit
used
further
their
back,
open flash
and the Bear
already?
Rush coming in. You got the
Wait,
showstopper
Jing.
from Jing though, and he blows up the site.
Oh my god,
Poppy
nice
getting
trade,
blown
Patman.
up.
2v2?
Patman to trade. Kelly S trying to find some trades as well. They
Oh my god.
beginning to run out of time, but they still get the spike down. It came
He's
so
1
close,
HP,
Komodo.
Something's 1 HP.
2-on-2.
Got some flashes. Forsaken, healthy
my
and
god,
bold,
Forsaken.
and they're going
Forsaken,
in for
you
the
don't lose
peaks.
these,
They
right?
found out where
You don't lose
Crystal
these, right?
is. Just down to the peaks and the kills now. Mechanical skill. Forsaken goes in out front. The series
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Crystal,
no, okay, now
but still
Crystal's freaking
Forsaken
out.
hunkers down.
Yeah, you know, he's in the
Crystal
1v1
at the
against
end
Forsaken,
may have
he's
just
freaking
ran
out, bro.
ammunition to bring
The
the
tree,
C's
he
to
just
try and
started
find
pressing
himself some
button on his
timing, or
keyboard.
maybe
He
Mr.
hasn't
saw
been
some
looking good on the
egregious
smokes
smokes,
when he played the
that
smokes.
the timing
and-
was very questionable. Like I said,
Forsaken
Jing
can
a
play
little bit as
smokes
well
too.
when he first adopted it, but also learning
Our big
It's
fist
really
right
good
here.
for Paper X now, quickly up the ramp. Oh, all the
We're going
footsteps
ropes?
as well. Crystal looking to break the clone.
Oh
at
my
least
god, he
Darren,
gets
though, now with
two?
the frenzy, just inside of Vents, and he's able to take 2 down. The burst out from Kelly S with
Unk,
but still
we need you,
Patman to
Unk.
trade. But Paper
Unk,
X
we
do
need you. We
find
need
themselves
vintage
a
Unk
huge
this
numbers
round.
disadvantage.
what can Divide do here, though?
We need
a little
vintage
bit
Unk
unknown
this
in
round.
Garage at the moment. You've got a grouping up of the global members, but Patman,
Where's the camera?
5
So nice.
HP, can try and keep
Walks
them
out.
entertained at the site of A, but
But if
Oh
you're
my god,
global,
Patman, can you
surely
kill Poppy here?
recognize that Petman either goes up mid or back into A tower.
Yeah. And this is why Poppy's just making sure that he's spotting it out. He doesn't necessarily need to stick around for a duel, but 5
Patman,
HP,
big fight here. Patman,
Divine's
oh my
gotta
god,
make
Patman.
some noise for his
Oh,
brother
big
out here, but-
dink.
All right, just going
Big
in out for the
dink,
peaks.
big
He
dink.
does
Get
get
him.
that dink. Divine
Unk.
now snuck all the way through with a sheriff as well.
Need to see a sharp shot from him. Yudo
Unk!
Khan is watching,
Unk!
but Yudo falls.
Oh my god, he's
And
back. He's actually
possibly
back in
A
form.
little bit more. as
Oh
well.
my
Through
god,
the
he's
needle
back
of
in
Crystal.
form.
That's so quick.
Poppy,
Oh
though,
my.
looking to play spoiler. 1v2.
He's one dick,
takes
he's
out
one
Petman,
dick,
the
he's
first
one
to
dick,
fall.
Unk, he's one
Divine
dick.
now, just one more shot. He's
Oh
running
my
out
god,
of ammo.
oh my god, oh my
Back
god.
into the pillar. Now potential opportunity for Poppy as he sends out the Nova Pulse. Divide.
Oh my god, you see him.
Might have spotted out his foot.
Oh
just
my
with a
god,
cross
Unk
placed
gets
against the
jersey
ropes,
on.
and they're
That's why
just
we got the
trying
Unk
to fight
jersey
tooth
on.
and nail for this, but something now with the shots through the smokes.
9-5?
I think maybe he just saw him over the top of the toxic screen.
Good chance for that to happen, but also now for Global to necessarily come back into refill space. The Outlaw picked up once again. Yudotan, though, not quite landing
Global
the shots.
Esports can
Has to
rage
run
for
back
a
to
second.
reload. Almost
nade,
getting
good nade.
tagged out by Jing. The paint shells does
Good
flush him
nade,
out
good
into
flash.
the open, where
Run him
Divine
down.
collects just
Run him
Crystal on
fucking
the
down.
side
Run
now.
him fucking
He's got
down.
the stinger.
Wait, what?
He will find his first shot, but 7 rounds left in
trade,
the mag, and
Forsaken. 1 HP,
Forsaken to
good trade.
collect.
And look who's going hunting at the moment, Jing. He will be reeled back a little bit here with the rest of the squad, but he will
my
hit the
God,
footsteps.
Global Esports force too?
And hides into the smokes. Oh,
That's kind of a throw, right? Or
this
nah?
could be dangerous for Jing as well because the Stinger
Wait.
on the other side.
Wait!
They don't go together, but he still wins that.
Wait!
Draftnet now, and they've
Wait!
as well. Second kill found. This could still go over to Global Esports. You do have Forsaken perched up on top, though. With elevation, you might be able to throw them off.
Nice,
Not even needed.
Batman.
Batman just to hold
Very
down to 4 kills only. 11 deaths. It's been
Feels
rough
so
for
mind
him,
freaky.
especially in this first half. You would hope to see more now that he's deadlock on the defense.
Hey, Derek, Overwatch!
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, just making sure that you're going to be covering.
Derek,
what
look
you
how
need to
look
with
how
the
many
full
hours
set
I
of
streamed in
Global
the last 2 days,
round.
Derek.
They're not going to be playing a pretty bonus here. They take the knee, potentially concede
They're
the
gonna
double digits
watch.
to PRX.
Udotan, Korean legend.
will
Oh
lose
my
the first
God!
shot.
Oh my God! Nice shot.
Say Udotan's name,
Nice
and he
shot,
fires
nice
in.
shot, nice shot.
Still a good
Hey,
little
it's
pickup
free.
nonetheless. Crystal now back in from ropes just to try to play around tower.
He's got
Locked
his fabled
in.
weapon in the sting up.
EG
Cover
Derek
outside,
in
but Forsaken,
playoffs.
He's TP'd upwards. Crystal, how could you possibly
What the vac?
be aware? He bursts just to check.
Yo, Shanks on
And
a
now
Helix
has a little bit more information. Forsaken then flash back
You've
into
got the
sight,
Gravnet back online for Kalias too, so can combo
Okay.
with Darion.
which could be even more damage
Jing?
given where PaperX are
Jing
currently
was like 8
positioned.
and 4 at
All
one
of them
point.
though
Now
for
he's
Global.
9 and 11.
Down ramp.
Sheesh.
Patman's watching it. You begin with the haunt,
Patman.
and it's easily dealt
One
with.
tap, one
Patman
tap, one
then
tap,
to
one tap,
repeat,
one-
Not quite finding the shots. Crystal, the Gravnet, it does
Good
go
omen
through,
flash.
but it doesn't quite collapse onto anyone either.
Beautiful,
Now for
beautiful,
Jing and
beautiful,
Divine just to
beautiful,
spray
beautiful.
through.
Line him up.
Obviously into the
Line
choke
him up,
point.
line him up.
PaperX finding double digits.
Listen, bro, if it starts
Phantom does
looking
good
bad in
things that
playoffs, can you
distance
take
for
off
Jing
the
there when the
jersey?
opponents don't
Derek,
have all of the
I'm
armors.
always
Good
gonna
work
be
out from
hard
PaperX when
supporting
it may
you and
look a little
always
bit
wearing
awkward
the
from the
EG
crossfires
jersey no
they're
matter
trying to
what.
establish. Or can Global do something on this defensive side now?
10
We'll have to
rounds.
see Kelly
I mean, come on,
extend up to
PaperX
the
win this
challenge
round and then
now, Darren,
GG.
as well as they both hold
We're
around
taking
middle.
16 and 11 on the Omen, bro. You can
See how
play
much
anything.
utility you
Biggest
can
of
bait
bros.
out here as well.
Anything.
Wouldn't be too bad of a thing for Global, right? Remove a couple of these key components of PaperX and gets a little bit more
The
tricky
fade
to
out this round.
potentially get something to dive in towards the site and how you're
Derek,
setting him up,
energy
but
or
you gotta remember,
Leviathan?
double duelist, right? Jing can definitely let him
NRG.
lead in if needed.
NRG.
With some of the utility that has gone out by middle as well, you know, PaperX possibly beginning to gather that this is the current defensive setup that
Fade
GE
out.
is running. Just Poppy
Oh
on
my
this
God, the nade.
backside position around.
Oh my
B.
God, the
Easily
nade was
dealt with. The pink
perfect.
shell's completely
Fucking
blown up in
Kobe
his face.
Bryant.
You also have Annihilation
And he
now
misses
from
the
Kelly as
ult.
an attempt,
And Uncas
but
lurk mid.
unfortunately does not quite
GG.
connect. You have
GG.
Divine
What did I
finding more
say?
shots down by middle.
I said 13-5, 13-4, right?
Alone.
Oh my God.
See what he
PaperX
can
is
do in
back,
this 1
bro.
versus 5 to try
This
and
is-
survive
this is
with
a
the gun.
statement
Good
game
for one,
before the
but just on
playoffs.
the tail end here,
To
I
let
wanna
everyone
give a
know
good
who the
little
fuck
golf
they
clap
really
to
are.
PaperX and their, you know, tact as a unit, right? They were very
Global
cohesive
Esports
in how
fans,
they're going
yeah, I'm
together into
sorry.
that B site. They're just sending in
know.
the utility with the Nightfall going in. They're
Another-
dodging the
another
Annihilation.
rebuild,
You've got
another
TP
failure.
backside as well. You've got great
What the
paint
fuck
shells
do we
from
do now?
Jing, which really
We
you
pick
know,
up
catch
Shanks?
Poppy off guard, for example.
Bad
there.
client with the
Just
Tyrann, I
really
love you,
good
bad
layering
client,
of
my goat.
utility to come out from PaperX and make that B site execute pretty flawless. Like this round for quote unquote is a
Client
flawless
1.
when it was
PRX
decided.
on top.
Absolutely concur with that. Udotan though, looking for some good damage.
Nice. Nice.
You're looking out for any lurks up through mid with the one in the bottom of the
Holy
ropes. You're
shit,
looking
they have
out
4A
up top
here.
ramp as well.
They have a read.
Darren snuck in a garage, but yeah, the main hit into this Alpha site. Jing in with the showstopper does spot Poppy out.
Okay.
So now a good
We got the
idea
face.
that most of them are backside and screens. Something
Fuck,
though.
we're just running it down
off of
now.
the top
We're just
heaven
running them
position,
down.
Get gunned down.
What
Trades
is
come through
happening?
from Forsaken and Patman as they march on through from ramps. In towards back screen then is where Jing finds his target.
Oh.
Udotan still trying to play
Jing?
spoiler on the side.
Yeah, I
though.
said Jing was gonna go
made
off
quick
today.
work
Did
of
I
it,
not?
and just down.
Did
to
I not?
Darren,
I said he was
was
gonna go fucking off
transitioning over
today.
on the B side.
Remember, he's got a judge. Definitely need to see him upgrade a weapon. There's
12-5.
not one
If
available
PaperX
at
wins
the
this game, I
ramps.
gift
The
my chat
closest is wrapping
300
around into the
subscribers. Oh
open
no.
at the entry
Oh no.
chunk of the
Oh no.
site, though no one will spot him there
he could.
exactly.
Yeah, he's throwing the judge away.
It's good repositioning, by the way, from
But
Jing, meanwhile.
yes, that's going to be the main
Patman.
factor. Even if Patman falls around this position, which is apparently
Patman,
not...
man.
You know, something, it's been a bit
Nah,
awkward
bro.
for him.
Ankh is definitely
Actual
crashing
calls,
out.
But you remember, He's found rounds by himself with the operator, with diving in towards the site.
Precisely. This time it's Divine
Oh
with the
my
outlaw,
god, he
something
could have
to
lined
come
them all
back.
up right there.
The sudden push out from Global, not a bad idea, but still getting punished by it now. Poppy has to hold off Garage.
Jing
by
just said,
himself.
fuck it, I'm running him
The
down.
Hunt, the
Beautiful.
boom bot gives away
Jing
his
it him, bro.
position.
Jing
This
it
could
him.
be it, Komodo.
13-5.
Someone check Jing PC.
That was
the
my
smoke
prediction
there,
for
we'll
map
find the
1.
kill to give
13-4 is my
PRX
prediction for
the
map 2.
Advantage in towards this post plant where they've got, well, spike down and one player advantage, as I said.
The boom bot gave him walls. That's that's what it was. Well,
GG,
Crystal and
yeah,
Yudotan.
GG.
If Yudotan could possibly work his Neuro Theft to his advantage, maybe.
If
taking
PRX
so
win
long.
here, chat, can
Komodo's
you guys
gonna
see
flank,
who
right?
they would
Surely.
play
Yeah,
first?
slow
I'm curious
creep
to
up.
who they would
And
play
now
first.
you kind of have an idea. Crystal, though, not too bad. Now the Night.
Crystal 1v2, no
Possible
fucking way, right,
chance.
PRX?
Hunt just to.
Not with
throw
Patman.
across
Look
the
at
placement
Patman.
as
Patman's
well.
a perfect
Peeks
player.
out.
Yep,
But
perfect
with
player.
The kills not
Perfect
found,
player,
Patman
Patman.
ends the
GG.
map. The final scoreline bringing us to
13-5.
a
13-5. She just